My name is Larry Gibson. I'm the founder and president of the Keeper of the Mountains Foundation. Well, it's just like a while ago we were talking and you mentioned something about, oh my goodness, what about all the deaths in the mine lately? Isn't that getting any attention, you know? And I brought up some figures for you to kind of set you back a little bit. For instance, when the people who's going to see this have no knowledge that we've had in West Virginia 21,158 miners killed since they began keeping records. They have no knowledge that since 1993 till now we've had 548 miners killed since 1996 rather, since 1996. They also have probably no knowledge on the fact that we've had 210,000 people killed for black lung and cavings alike since they began keeping records. Now, since they began keeping records, okay? If that doesn't rise up and get people angry, nothing else will. And then you have the fact that, you know, we have 640,000 child birth defects a year from the disease of coal. I mean, and then we have something like 24,000 people die every year from the emission of the coal. That's 8 times larger than the Trade Center, you know? And nobody is saying anything. I just don't get it. And then they say, well, the industry is investing $8 billion a year in taxes to your state. I said, yes, but they're not telling that it's costing $42 billion, $42 billion in days work lost and health problems and sicknesses. They ain't telling that part. They're only donating, so they say $8 billion, but it's costing the people who live here in the medical profession $42 billion. Now, who's the benefit? Mm-hmm. Coal has not benefited anyone who lives in the coal fields. Actually, the way people look at it, the people who have the knowledge, coal has been a curse to the people and the land they live on. 1% of the globe's water is drinkable. In Appalachia, we're destroying that fresh water system that we have in people that makes them have good health. And so we're leading people, we got people dying at a rapid pace. You look in the paper, you hardly ever see in the paper people dying of natural causes. Mm-hmm. Long illness, a battle of long illness, or out and out cancer, that you very seldom see anymore in the Charleston Gazette in West Virginia, people who die of natural causes.
It's often the cancer of some sort.
Always some sort of cancer, mm-hmm. Yes. Throughout Appalachia, we have the highest rate. I just got a call the other day, I was just getting on a plane up in Charleston, West Virginia, that our cancer rate in Appalachia is 1,000% higher than anywhere else.
Mm-hmm. Well, Larry, I understand that your father was a coal miner.
Yes.
Many people in West Virginia and Appalachia, their families are tied to people who were in the coal mining industry, if not now or before. And so, to some, there's a proud heritage of coal mining. At least that's the perception. Jobs are important in any region of the country. Sure. And so, what do you say to people who say, well, we need those coal mining jobs?
Well, a proud man can die of being proud, you know. The reason they say this man is proud, he's a proud coal miner because he's got a job and he's proud, he feeds his family, so I understand that. But why he got that job is because he don't have a choice. He's not even been having a choice. Our government in West Virginia does not lobby for other industries to come to West Virginia. Mm-hmm. We had a Toyota plant come to West Virginia. They said they were going to build that on the mountaintop removal site. Well, it wasn't built on a mountaintop removal site. It was built on a farmer's field some 40 miles away from the mountain where I lived. The whole ideal, sure, a man is a proud man. Appalachian people are naturally proud. That's the way it is. So he's going to be proud of working in coal. He'll be proud of working in something else, too, if he had a choice. If he had a choice. Now, after I leave California, I'll be going to Washington, D.C. to lobby for these people to have a choice. I'll be doing what my president, governor, and senator is not doing, Joe Manchin. He has never done his job like he's supposed to. One of his responsibilities is supposed to be to bring other industries into West Virginia. The only thing he brought to West Virginia as a governor was telemarketing and Walmart. Huh. You know, you need the whole family to work at Walmart to make a living. Telemarketing, what are you going to make there?
When you think about a future beyond coal, you know, I know West Virginia is filled with natural wonders, and the people are strong people. You know, what do you envision?
We can do away with coal energy tomorrow. The head man for the Office of Surface Mining, his name was Jack Fitzgerald. He was a head man now for Office of Surface Mining. I seen him last Friday, and he told me in front of the World Wildlife Fund. He told me in front of the group of them that we got enough hydro dams throughout Appalachia that we can have clean energy. We're only going after the coal because it only takes a minute and a half to burn it. Burn a ton of coal. It only takes a minute and a half to burn a ton of coal. So when coal's high, look how much money they're making. Right now, if a minute and a half a ton of coal, they can make money off a ton of coal if they sold it for $1 a ton. A minute and a half. Look how much they'd be burning across this country. Okay? So the only reason they're going after coal, is the last ton. It may be $200 a ton at that point. Okay. Mm-hmm. Now we only have 15 to 20 years of coal left. As of 5 years ago, that's when the numbers were released to Congress. Then, now we have 10 to 15 years amount of coal left. So it's not like we're going to have a choice. We're going to have to go to another industry. Mm-hmm. Which one will it be?
Which one looks promising to you, if any?
Right now we're looking at solar, wind, but certainly not nuclear. Certainly not nuclear. Mm-hmm. We're not going to go from bad to worse. But we can go to something better. You know, why do we have to keep doing things that's going to put our people in harm's way? Look at all the deaths. The medical profession should be, and the insurance companies who are paying for these bad health problems that the people are having from working in the mine. How come they ain't screaming to the high heavens and saying what's going on? You know, as opposed to $8 billion in taxes, as opposed to $42 million in medical bills and lost days' wages. Where's the comparison here? There's no comparison here. You know, and we supposed to be the most civilized country in the world, most educated country in the world, most responsible country in the world, most credible country in the world. How come we're putting our people through this? We're putting it through it for the profit of coal, not the necessity of it, but for the profit of it. We can do without coal.
These days, I see ads in various magazines, and it's really become a buzzword. I hear, or a buzz phrase. I hear clean coal. What comes to mind when you hear clean coal?
That's the person who came up with that idea was an oxymoron. There is no such thing. Anyone, even a coal miner can tell you. Even a coal miner can tell you there's no such thing as clean coal. There's no such thing. It's a pipe dream. At the end of the pipe dream is a dollar bill for the man that came up with it. No such thing. My name is Larry Gibson. I am the founder of the Keeper of the Mountains Foundation. I'm from West Virginia, Cape Ford Mountain, West Virginia. You can get a hold of me on Larry at www.larry.gibson@mountainkeeper.org.